The billionaire is the lost love. Mystery man. The cold October rain was a bitter curtain against the hospital window, mirroring the storm inside Maddie's chest. Just hours ago, she had been screaming in pain on the leather seat of a stranger's luxury sedan. Now, a wail rose from the crib beside her, a raw, demanding sound that belonged to her baby boy. "Get your hands off my baby!" Maddie gasped, instinctively tightening her grip on the edge of the blanket as a nurse reached for the newborn. Her voice was weak, but the panic in her eyes was sharp. She gently moved the nurse's hand away and placed her own on her son's tiny head. "Now put my hand on my other baby. I can't take it anywhere." She was referring to the precious, tattered charm she had kept with her, a small, star-shaped piece of fabric. The nurse, used to the post-delivery delirium, smiled kindly. "Ma'am, who is the father of this child?" the nurse asked gently, her clipboard held ready. "Do you have any family at home?" "No," Maddie whispered, the single word a heavy confession of her utter solitude. Hours earlier, the contractions had hit with brutal, unforgiving regularity. Maddie, clutching her belly, had been standing on a busy street corner, penniless, desperate, and alone, when the sleek black Rolls-Royce swerved and screeched to a halt right in front of her. She hadn't even registered the danger, only the sudden, overwhelming need for a haven. She hammered on the tinted window. A man with sharp, aristocratic features and a face contorted in an expression of annoyance, a face that seemed sculpted for perpetual disdain, glared out. "What the hell? I need to go to the hospital. Listen, I'm not taking you anywhere. Get out!" Maddie braced herself against the car door, clinging to the handle. "You don't have to," she choked out, a wave of pain stealing her breath. "Looks like I'm giving birth on your car right here." "What?" he spat. But before he could utter another word, a woman's voice cooed from inside the car. "Baby will be late for the restaurant. Are you an idiot? Get out of here!" he roared, not at Maddie, but at his companion. "Please don't leave me," Maddie pleaded, tears finally escaping as the contractions ripped through her. He was rude, yes, a cold and impatient stranger, but in his beautiful, fiercely intense eyes, Maddie saw a flash of something she couldn't name. Not pity, but a raw, unexpected kindness. And somehow, in her delirious state, she knew that he wouldn't abandon her. She had no idea that in a few hours she would become this stranger's wife. Ethan stormed into the waiting room, his tailored suit rumpled, his face a mask of fury. "Dad, what the hell did you do to my car?" A small, older man with a silver mane and an equally imposing presence, Mr. Harrison, was on his phone, oblivious. That woman just had a baby in it," Ethan's young companion, Sydney, stammered, wringing her hands. Mr. Harrison hung up with a snap. "When's this going to stop, huh? It's just a useless ploy. You always chase skirts. I'm sick of it. You know what? I'm going to call my lawyer right now, and I'm writing you out of my will." Ethan's eyes narrowed, a desperate plan forming. He spun around, grabbing Maddie, who had just been wheeled out of the delivery room, disheveled and confused, and shoved her forward. "This is my fiancé," he declared, his voice ringing with false confidence. "No, no, no, please," Sydney interjected, grabbing his arm. "She's not just another lover, you know." "Don't be ridiculous," Mr. Harrison scoffed. "You want to have a family?" "Yeah, I want to marry her." "You're serious?" Mr. Harrison challenged, eyeing Maddie with profound skepticism. "You don't believe me? All right, I'm going to give the go-ahead right now to start planning the wedding." The sheer speed of his acceptance, fueled by his desire to see his reckless son finally settle down, was staggering. A frantic nurse suddenly appeared, a new terror in her voice. "Ma'am, can I take this son? I'm sorry, I can't leave the baby with him." She pointed to a social worker who had just walked in, clipboard in hand, speaking of forms and temporary custody. The hospital was obligated to involve social services due to Maddie's lack of support or resources. "Give him my son! Give me my son immediately!" Maddie cried, lunging for her baby. Ethan stepped in, wrapping his arm protectively around Maddie and the baby. "Don't worry, darling. We are going home." He looked at the social worker. "Ma'am, is this the father of your child?" Maddie, seeing the social worker nod toward the forms, seeing the threat of her baby being taken away, swallowed her fear and the burning insult of her situation. "Yes, this is my fiancé." A few hours later, Maddie found herself in a sprawling, opulent mansion. "So, you can live here with your child. There's plenty of space, and you will have your own chef and round-the-clock servants," Ethan stated, ushering her into a large, cold living room. "Why are you doing this? We don't even know each other," Maddie whispered, clutching her son tighter. Ethan's handsome face hardened. "I want you to marry me. Otherwise, my father will write me out of his will, and they will take your child. So what do you say? Is that a yes or a no?" It was a terrible bargain, a contract signed in desperation, but it was a yes. Her baby was safe. "Great. You can sleep there on the floor," Ethan sneered, gesturing toward a plush rug. "Are you kidding? So me and my baby should sleep on the floor?" "Of course not. The nanny will take the child. Everything will be right. Madam, wait. Everything will be right. Wait, where are you going?" Ethan called as he grabbed her arm. "We need to do something about your appearance. My dad will never believe that I'm marrying such a mess." Maddie fought his grip. "Let me go. I need to go to my child. Son, where are you?" "No, no, 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 no. I need to see my baby." Maddie struggled against a maid who was trying to pull her into a dressing room. "Hey, there you are!" Mr. Harrison's voice boomed from the hall. "Hey, where's your fiancé?" Ethan, looking flustered, stepped in front of Maddie. "She's just, taking a shower, getting a glam." "Well, that's great, because the wedding's in 2 days," Mr. Harrison announced, looking immensely pleased with himself. "What?" Ethan and Maddie exclaimed simultaneously. "Yeah. You know why I put it off? I got Sydney to start taking care of it. Anyways, I got a business meeting. I'll see you at the wedding." Alone again, Sydney approached Ethan, her face contorted with jealousy. "So, our golden boy is getting married. Wow, I still can't believe it. Say it. You know I don't sleep with anyone twice, and you've had your turn. None of your damn business. Go ahead. I'm done with you." "You're such a jerk, just like your father," Sydney hissed. She turned to Maddie with a venomous look. "Don't worry, I won't sleep with you. I just need the marriage. Is that what Sydney needs?" "How? How do you know?" Ethan demanded. Sydney had been an opportunist, vying for a promotion. "Only one of you can become my assistant, and the one that proves herself at my company's party tonight." Sydney stopped herself. "He'll play with you and then throw you out on the street. Don't be a fool. Try not to get pregnant, you idiot. I need to go. Let me go." She pushed past Ethan, leaving Maddie terrified. Ethan grabbed Maddie's wrist, his own desperation rising. "What are you doing? Huh? I'm your baby's only salvation. I don't want to do anything with your family. Let me go," Maddie screamed. "What the hell did my father do to you, huh?" Ethan stopped. The depth of her pain shocked him. Maddie was distraught, consumed with the image of Sydney's malevolence. She needed to see her son. She ran to the nursery, where a maid was watching the baby. "Where is my child? Where is my baby? My son? Where is he?" "The master of the house took him," the maid replied softly. "How could you give my baby to that monster?" "He looked at my child like a father looks at his son. There was so much warmth in that gaze. Could this monster be capable of such feelings?" Maddie found Ethan in the library, the baby boy gurgling softly in his arms. The sight of the ruthless billionaire holding her tiny, vulnerable son with such care stopped her. "You're finally awake," he said without looking up. "Give me my child now." "No problem. Smile first." Ethan held up his phone. Excuse me, sir, but you don't look like a happy family at all." The maid had walked in with a photographer. Mr. Harrison had sent them to capture the happy family moment for the papers. Ethan's face tightened in fury. Damn! Take this child away for now. Why? What for? Try it again and you'll get another one. We need a photo of us looking like a happy couple, or do you want to end up on the street with your baby? Maddie, fueled by rage and the terrifying threat of losing her son, didn't argue. She marched up to Ethan and kissed him, a long, hard, demanding kiss. In that moment, something came alive in her. Suddenly, she wasn't kissing a monster, but a man she loved. And the strangest thing is that she knew he felt the same. The photo shoot was over. Ethan, shaken, pulled away. I don't need to see you till the wedding. Is that so? Then you won't see me at all. Maddie turned to leave. Wait! Ethan grabbed her. God, no one woman has given me as much trouble as you. What do you want? Money? Car? You want me to buy you a house? What? Fine. Just pretend to be my fiancé. That's the only condition. I have one more request. What is that? Your father must not see me until the wedding. Why? That doesn't concern you. See you at the wedding. Maddie walked away, leaving Ethan completely bewildered. She had a feeling she knew why she couldn't let his father see her. That night, Maddie couldn't sleep. The baby was crying inconsolably. Ethan, whose room was next to the nursery, burst in, looking disheveled and annoyed. Oh my God, I can't sleep like this, really? Because I'm getting an amazing night's sleep here. I've been working on him for 2 hours, nothing's helping. Listen, you are his mother. Just make him stop. Don't you think I've been trying? Maybe he's hungry. Make him a milkshake or something. One more word and I'll turn you into a milkshake. I don't know, maybe he's hot. Open the window. Ethan looked defeated. Yeah, bring him. Finally, he sighed when Maddie handed over the fussing baby. Wait, where are you going? Huh? I'm going to fly out of the window like a damn bat. Ethan was silent, looking down at the baby. You know what, dude? I lost my hearing, or he finally stopped crying. Yeah, and that's all thanks to me. God, just bring him back. Disappear. It looks like he's... What? You were making things worse. Oh my God! Oh my God! Ethan, panicking, thrust the baby back at her. I don't know. Just sing him a lullaby or something. Maddie hesitated. I don't watch any. Just sing him something, please. Maddie took a deep breath and began to sing, a simple, sweet, forgotten tune. Ring the roses. Ethan watched, captivated. Is that your voice? What do you think? Am I a grand opera singer? You know, I haven't sung in my life, I'm joking. You're his mom, your voice can't be bad. Maddie felt a blush creep up her neck. She didn't know why, but at that moment she didn't want him to leave. She felt safe with him. And before she knew it, exhausted by the day's trauma, she fell asleep beside him. Maddie woke up in the morning, snuggled tightly against Ethan. They were hugging so tightly. I'm sorry, wait, where's the baby? Shh. We were hugging so tightly. I took the child just in case, he mumbled, gesturing to the crib. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, give me my son. I'll take him for a walk and I have a lot of things to do. Goodbye. Goodbye? Don't say goodbye yet, you're going to undress in front of each other. A maid walked in, holding their wedding attire. Your wedding clothes. Just deliver it. While Ethan was trying on his suit, Maddie was struggling with the elaborate wedding dress. I can't do this on my own, can you help me? Ethan helped zip her up. Well, the dress suits you perfectly, and it suits you. Just look in the mirror. I don't want to. If you're satisfied with how your bride looks, the fitting's over. What's wrong with you? I just want this to be over already. I made that disgusting to you. You bought me like a doll in a store. So dress me however you want and get off my back. I can barely move in the damn dress. I can see you are hiding something, some kind of secret, Ethan said, his voice softening. So come on, just tell me how I can help. Don't shut me out. Did I hurt you? You saved me. You know what I mean? Who hurt you? When I put on the dress, it reminded me of someone I loved, Maddie confessed, tears welling up. Well, I'm sorry. I promise this will be over soon, and you will be free to go to find him. I can't. I lost him forever. No, 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 no. You don't understand. I have money and power. I'll help you find him. You can't. I don't even know his name. Ethan was stunned. What? Just let's not take our masks off. Don't tell each other our names. They never exchanged names that night, but they revealed everything else. When they finally understood each other completely, it was love at first sight, torn apart. Later, Ethan tried to distract Maddie with a surprise. He walked into her room with a chef and a group of attractive strangers. Did you like my surprise? You're sick. Who are they? This tall one is a model, and those two are, What were they doing in my bedroom? Listen, you're sacrificing your true love for this fake wedding. Consider the compensation. A romantic date with the perfect guy. I'm not going on a date with any of them. Get out! I don't need someone else. I don't need this. Listen, I wanted to do something nice for you. Romantic dinner from a chef. Ethan sighed. All right, I'll just, He started to leave, but Maddie stopped him. Don't. It smells good. So you will have dinner? Yeah, but there's enough for two. Okay, let me just call one of the guys back. You is enough. It was the strangest date, but suddenly they saw that they were similar. They had the same tastes, the same quirks, the same habits. Who would have thought that two people who were so different would almost mirror each other? You didn't care about me when I asked for help, but when I started talking about my love, it touched you. Why? Maddie asked. Because just like you, I also lost my true love. And I know for sure that I won't find anyone like her. I've already said too much. Maddie realized there were two broken hearts in the room. He was cruel for a reason. He was looking for what he had lost and would never find again. The day of the wedding arrived. As Maddie was getting ready, Mr. Harrison barged into her room, ignoring the rule that the groom can't see the bride. The groom can't see the bride on the wedding day. That rule doesn't apply to his father. You. Isn't this what you wanted? You used to love my kisses. You used to love playing with me. No, don't touch me. Maddie tried to pull away. Listen, you seduced me that night. We thought you'd take off your mask, and I wouldn't recognize yours. Sir, please don't. Sir, please don't. Mr. Harrison became aggressive. Why did you come to this house anyway? To blackmail me? You couldn't rob me, and now you're after my son. Is that it? You're after my son! Ethan, hearing the commotion, burst in and threw his father off Maddie. Get your hands off her! Are you insane? I'm your father. I don't care if she's my fiancé. You'll never marry her. Never. I have no reason. Why shouldn't I? Well, no, there is one, and you'll find out soon enough. Ethan looked at Maddie, his eyes filled with a new kind of fierce protectiveness. I won't let anyone hurt you. Why do you even care? Because this is real. Real. Our whole wedding is fake. I realized that my life before you was fake, and these few days with you, I finally felt something in here that I thought I would never feel again. Tell me I'm wrong. You're wrong. Look me in the eyes. I feel something for you. What about you? Me too. But that doesn't change anything. It changes everything. I don't want to lose my love anymore, not like I did before. I'm ashamed of everything I said and did to you. But I only understand it because you are here. You make me a better person. I didn't think it was even possible. Stop it. I can't. I have two questions. Can you forgive me? And will you be my wife for real? For real this time. Maddie's heart soared, but the terrifying secret still kept her silent. At the altar, the officiant asked, if there is anyone who objects to this marriage, let them speak now or be silent forever. Mr. Harrison stepped forward, his face triumphant. I don't object if she marries me. What are you talking about, Father? Can't marry her, son, because that child is mine. I can't explain everything. She seduced me, and now she wants to seduce you because she wants our money. It's not true. It is. What do you think? She accidentally ended up by your car that day? I'm sorry. I thought you were... You are a beggar after all. What are you doing here? I need a job. Cleaner. Anything, please. Well, I don't care. You know, we were the boss's white car. Go back from him. You won't get a single cent from me? Ethan looked at Maddie, his face pale. Is that true? Maddie could only nod her head, ashamed of the day she had been begging for a cleaning job, but she quickly shook her head. Yes, but I never slept with your father. It wasn't me who was with him that night. You don't think I remember your mask, little bird? There was another person who was behind that mask. Maddie looked desperately at Sydney, who was standing nearby, watching. Sydney, please help me. The boss, you won't leave me alone. Suddenly, another man, a former employee of Mr. Harrison, burst through the door and grabbed Sydney. There you are, my little bird. I told you there's no escaping. It was you, Ethan roared at Sydney. Boss, I can't... Shut up, get out of here, get lost now! Ethan dismissed Sydney and the other man who dragged her away. Ethan turned to Maddie. I'm so sorry, forgive me. For what? For trying to force yourself on me? If it wasn't for the guy who saved me that night. Ethan froze. Wait, you were the stranger in a mask who I fell in love with? Maddie's breath caught. I can't. Starsky? Kisses? Masks? Yes, Ethan whispered, pulling a small star-shaped piece of tattered fabric from his pocket. The exact same charm Maddie had clutched in the hospital. It was my charming stranger, my first love, and my first heartbreak. Maddie's secret was out, but it was a shared secret, a love story they had both mourned. I kept them. I was looking for you all this time, trying to forget you with other women, but I couldn't. You were my mystery man all along. The one who I thought I'd never see again was right beside me this whole time. Please forgive me for all the cruelty. I promise you. Just promise me one thing, that you'll always be with me. I promise. I will never leave you. Not for a second, not for a moment. I'll always be with you. We'll be together till the end of our days. Yours, mine, and our sons. Mr. Harrison, thoroughly defeated and exposed for his past cruelty to both his son and Maddie, who had come to him for a job to pay for a divorce from the man who hurt her, staggered forward. Forgive me, son. I am so sorry. Everything that I have is yours. You think that will make me forgive you? That you can just buy redemption like you've always done? Yeah. You know what? You're right. It's time for me to disappear forever. Mr. Harrison walked out and was never heard from again. Maddie and Ethan's fairy tale became a reality. Even though they were just strangers who fell in love beneath the stars, lost each other, and never believed they'd ever meet again, life wouldn't let them drift apart. They hated each other once, but they found their way back to become one soul again, forever. Because true love, like destiny, cannot be outrun. It's waiting for each of us.